Shocking breakup story, worms or cheap lint, so this is the kind of thing that makes you reconsider your entire dating life. A few years back, I was fresh out of a long-term relationship and cautiously dipping my toes into the world of dating again. Met this guy on Tinder, he was charming, funny, and looked great in every photo. We hit it off and after chatting for a few weeks, we decided to meet up in person. The date was going surprisingly well, dinner, drinks, and then we went back to my place to hang out and watch a movie. Things were heating up, and as we were getting more comfortable, he suddenly got this strange look on his face. He excused himself to the bathroom and stayed there for what felt like forever. When he finally came out, he seemed anxious but didn't say anything. I asked if everything was alright, and that's when he hit me with it. He confessed, I think I've got worms. I was floored. Worms? I had no idea how to react. I mean, this was a first for me. He explained that he'd been noticing some weird itching for weeks but had been too embarrassed to get it checked out. Now, in the middle of our date, it had reached a tipping point. I tried to be supportive, but I was silently freaking out. As he was explaining his worm situation, I couldn't help but notice he had this embarrassed grin on his face. Something didn't add up. So, I asked him, are you sure it's worms? He nodded. Totally convinced. Then, as I was walking him out, he turned and said, wait, maybe it's just leftover lint from my new boxers. I just bought a cheap pair from a dollar store. At that point, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Turns out, it wasn't worms. It was cheap fabric lint irritating his skin